South maybe South because Professor Mills bedi omampani no enye nko na one no eye adwuma but ofiri mu no e kamia say eye nko na wo protecting the legacy the party that he came from the new the National Democratic Congress no e kamia say omo de Professor Mills legacy enhiam na kwaku ayindohu nko.
You see sa in Komowe Debi America me say the same Jesus Christ our friend Peter ni John ni James ni Bartholomew ni Andrew no mono is the same Jesus Christ also who called Judas Iscariot.
Okay, good.
Yeah, the same Jesus Christ of friend Peter, John, Paul, Andrew, Bartholomew no mono, Thomas no mono. It's the same Jesus Christ who called Judas Iscariot.
Okay.
So my philosophy in life is that every 12 people you meet, you meet one Judas. You understand?
Okay.
You meet one Judas. Then again, Peter was the rock on which Christ built his church. So there will always be one person.
Okay.
Or the Beye Nejuma. And so I keep saying, President Mills called me. President Mills called me to work for him.
Okay.
Obian Somensa and calling my application.
Answer now obey your mampeni na unim ne dada.
Of course, when I entered University of Ghana in 1990, President Mills was a lecturer on campus.
Okay.
So between 1990 and 1993, my 3 years on Legon campus, President Mills was a lecturer on campus. Interestingly, he was in Legon Hall. I was also in Legon Hall. So, of course, he was in Legon Hall much earlier.
Okay.
And I now am president of the Amalgamated Sports Club. Oka sports fraternities in our campus. For more than 15 years now. Oh, yeah.
Sports.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic sportsman. Anyway, so I knew him from that level. And so, yes, I knew him on campus until 96. I a friend of President Rawlings' friend, somebody running mate, vice president, our free campus. At the Bay politics. So fast forward. So he called me to serve. You see, people like to take glory where they haven't worked for the glory. And introduce you.
Exactly. Because Matibebre or social media.
Yeah. One character in particular who for a long time made it his business. You know, and I wasn't going to mention his name, but sometimes you just let it. So let me state for the records. If anybody hears a certain character called Neil Lanti Vanderpoel.
Yes.
Yeah, he in particular.
Yes.
Who decided to refer to me as a vagabond some time ago. I won't return the same epithet to him, but I'm saying that anybody who hears a certain Neil Lanti Vanderpoel, current MP for Dodudio, or no frame. I know from vagabond. So he doesn't understand what the meaning of vagabond.
Exactly.
A journalist who has never written a story before. He should. I don't want to discuss it. But people like him, out of jealousy.
Yes.
You know, so they decide that President Mills, they don't have anything to do with him. And so they wake up one day. But you see, Joseph said what President Mills has said. Joseph, omo ton no e de konkwanso mu a omo nim so omo akuno omo hunu biom okodru Egypt. We all know the story of Joseph. Ni nuanom echire ba Egypt omo beton ebro komaba. And Joseph was prime minister of Egypt. Long and short, finally oda ni hu omo papa Jacob, who became Israel. Ewu ya yesie ni wie ye no afi no musuru say ye nua Joseph yi yeah, Papa, Master, I want to what did he tell them? I said, don't worry. You people meant it for evil. But the God that I serve meant it for good. That in this time, I will save you people and save the Israelites.
Okay.
2022. So let's go back a bit. 2020. Okay, so President Mills died on the 24th of July 2012. That night, around this time, Ekobo 8, Vice President John Mahama was sworn in as President of the Republic of Ghana. Nobody took over. He took over. On the 10th of August, about 2.5 weeks, we had to lay President Mills' mortal remains to rest at Wasumdwe Park. I was a member of the funeral planning committee. If you look at the brochure that we did at the time, the journey, book now you see the journey, the picture story, myself and my boys, Adolf Boateng, Olabi, cameraman, we sat down. I prepared that book single-handedly. I had to go to Cape Coast to look for family pictures. Anyway, we did all those things. And you see President Mills. Wonderful. The plan was that 1 year, 2013 years, Baby Ayindohu Asomdwe Park would have been built into a proper monument. It was not done. And I've said it, and I'll say it again. John Mahama consciously and deliberately refused to build Asomdwe Park. I make no qualms about it. He consciously, deliberately, just funny. Just
not just Asomdwe Park.
At the peak of
it, or benefited from Professor Mills' way.
He single-handedly, in fact, the person who benefited the most.
So no waka.
Okay, so the person who benefited the most from the death, the mysterious and inexplicable death of President Mills.
Okay.
The person who benefited the most was John Dramani Mahama. Because he became vice president, he was vice president, he became president that same night. Now, because the same Jesus who called Peter, the same Jesus who called Judas.
Yes.
I choose to be Peter. Say yes to Christ. Peter decided to be. Of course, Jesus had said that you are the rock on which I'll build my church. So Peter decided to be the leader of the early disciples who spread the gospel after the death of Christ. And so Saint Peter, he's there, one of the saints in the church doctrine. So I appreciate me, President Mills, friend of friend, Mr. Minsomo. Esumbo mame. Inti owuguye ye no, minsumfum.
Okay.
But I appreciate it. Say John Mahama and President Mills friend no other than who Judas are. That's not up to me. I don't speak for him. One day you have to defend himself. In fact, this book that I'm carrying, on the 24th of July, in the afternoon, 2 p.m., I'll be launching this book at the Ghana Academy of Arts and Sciences. 24th July, 2 p.m. Okay. And this is my own intellectual property. So this is Samuel Kwaku Ayindohu. I wrote it myself. And then this in a trauma.
Okay. The uncompromising thoughts.
Yeah. Nimdia Nyankopon de mame no. And I'm in a mature President Mills speeches in no. I've put some thoughts together on paper. Let Neil and Tega Pandapoy and Co also go and write some if they have the capacity. Anyway, so I'm saying that so when Nana Akufo-Addo John Mahama refused to build Asomdwe Park. 2016, Charlotte said, announce the results. And I will John Mahama Kasa, who can't chini gu ye no. And I do baby on Kasa Uma Unsaso. Say di unsukuni. And I'm a boy.
Yeah.
So even before Charlotte said could announce the results, you had considered defeat.
Yes.
Time and I made deputy general secretary.
Yeah.
Because say you are in a comfortable because near collective results no. Who they are prepare. And ma Unsaso say di unsukuni. No problem. You handed over. So if you have handed over, and the opportunity arose, say, mini president, Adanado Yeshiaye. And Nanado graciously invited me for a conversation.
Nanado netun safreo.
I sought audience.
Okay.
So let me be specific.
Okay, that's fine.
I sought audience. Sir John, no.
Okay.
And Sir John was my friend. Now, I started here, long and short. The president granted me audience.
Good.
And when I sat in his presence, the first question he asked me, Kwaku, what can I do for you? Oh, typical politician.
Exactly.
Typical human being.
Oh, per contract.
Me per contract. Me per V8.
Yes.
Me per Prado. Me per diplomatic passport.
Yes.
Me per say ni.
Nyama bebre.
Me kadi share nyanku pointing enyunyam. All I said was that, Your Excellency, I beg you, can you please build Asomdwe Park? I said, what is it about Asomdwe Park? I've been hearing a few things. And this was 2020. And Amika said, Mr. President, 2 years from now, 2022, 10 years of President Mills ni no beba. Ebaso ebe kaino. Ghana, 10th anniversary, ebe kaino. But saying Asomdwe Park aye potono. Me pauchopi, enimgwashe biba.
Yeah, omufa Asomdwe Park no sene ana etino omufa
good
pictures ni to na yenhwe.
Say 1 year ho hwe a enimgwase no good, this is it.
Nti say na
Asomdwe Park ti.
Na wo da ha obeda so anya Asomdwe.
I'm telling you, Hana na Senenes baller. This was it. I'm telling you, this is how John Mahama left Asomdwe Park. This is how John Mahama left Asomdwe Park.
Somebody who died that or no benefited from the
somebody
death.
Who called you
yes
out of millions of Ghanaians to become his running mate. And Onoka said, boy, Juma now be vice president. Or who you be president. This is how you left Asomdwe Park. This is how he left it.
Wow.
And book no lie. This is how he left it. This very disgraceful thing. After Nami Hame.
Yeah.
Misum Daye, Daye Boni, and Daye Hame. And I kept seeing President Mills in my dreams.
Sir?
Yeah. Begging me, say, Ubi anya. Unim se me njanu sa. So I spoke to the president. I said, Mr. President Paucho, 1 year, 10th anniversary, the ferry and then Nungase, Kawa Kunyano.
Yes.
Na Kagana Nina. Me Paucho, yeah. Because unim the politics na in Ghana Hano. I said, maybe no somebody on free searchers by.
And
good. And I'm catching a president say, 1 year. 1 year no. Time ni draw. They will make the loudest noise. Some will hear. But ultimately anything and I was say on.
Thank you.
And our president Bubri no so obey. And he got Coastal Development Authority. Minya Kuma Jerry Shaib Ahmed Ninedom. Now the day the sword was being cut at Asomdwe Park, 24th July 2020, the only son.
That was exactly 10 years. After.
No, that was 8 years.
2020, that was 8 years.
8 years.
Yes, yes.
12 na 10 years now.
Yeah, exactly.
The only son, the only child of President Mills, Kofi Atta Mills, was at Asomdwe Park when we cut the sword.
Oh.
He was there. And I remember before the multitude, I said, Kofi, with your permission, I will be the rock on which your father's legacy will be built.
Wonderful.
I said, I made the declaration.
Wonderful.
He accepted it. So, and yes, and okay. But you see, people never believe. Once the politics stand time now, no. When the BG say Nana Akufo-Addo, ABC Asomdwe Park, Abra MPP ni Atamils NDC ni. It's many President Akufo-Addo this and komo iwe. So first, Senate. Omoma Bakubi, a boy was here, catcher production. Bakubi, you will see how horrible the until when John Mahama Jai. That is the cardboard now. President Mahama Jai war a museum sono. I'm telling you.
Professor Mills.
I'm telling you. This is how
under John Mahama.
This is how he left Asomdwe Park.
Wow.
Green and white now Ami Jinancheno. A Tamils Institute, your colors.
Okay.
In this horrible state, every year, in many Beswan, na me name in Crawford, Clarissa, Adolph, Sami, wine, near Prapra ho.
Oh,
near the colors, green and white, no. Afin farm at the end of this is the Tamils Institute colors.
Oh, okay.
Near ye and na ye feka krediga. Ye na to me aye.
Yes.
Into me nye hute. We are na to me aye. And say me pan another chop.
Okay.
And no sure obey. Now give me the new look of the good.
Okay. It only Nanado Kasewi.
Yes.
This is what Nanado.
Ye sa John Mahama Konko no every one ayewe no. And na Neil Ante Vanderpoy. And Samuel Atamils, President Mills ni Akuma, our MP for KE. And I'm going to a press conference say me mako tufunu no.
I heard that issue.
Good. Samako bubu musieneni etufunu de ko. So back to the issue of every misfortune being a blessing. And now say they meant it for evil, but God turned it around for good.
Yes.
enumuna Chidom Hima for the Odumna Ebusia Nana Enifua the third. And no probably me ohana me call. Me fa call no me name Kasada. So I just picked the call randomly. And then she introduced herself and said that she's Nana Enifua your Odumna Ebusia then. Kwa nyido. Ya titi se wako ebu musieneni president and na wafa ni funu noko.
O de kwa hi.
Yan fanche wo. Debi. Ye de ye mpenisa ye donipa ye hunjo but say yam pass wa esa de na. Yan fa am se Nana Hima ade na mesa. E no summon me. Yeah, she summoned me on her authority. On ebusuapeni binding.
Okay, so oye Odumna Ebusua Ekunfi traditional area.
Ekunfi Otuam.
Na Professor Mills na Ebusua ewo.
Ne mami Ebusua.
Okay, good.
I can form mami ade na mudi.
We are matrilineal.
Yeah, the Evers we are patrilineal.
Yeah.
But accounts we are matrilineal. And my brother, I have said that all public records to date, including the tribute, obituary, everything, said that President Mills hailed from Ekunfi Otuam. If the public records are lying, then me too I'm lying.
Yeah. But that's what even Abrofokra in himself Otuam.
Good. So Nana Hima ne ebusuapeni frame no. And I'm name Crawford call her. After about 3 hours of discussion, when I explained to them that me go two funu call baby because hono mu national security for na wo. Yeah. 24 hours. Then I'm kwakoye wo national security for enwu and reporting traban. But ni Nante Vanderpoint ni Samia Tamils. Ya bo mu pa. So politics. They went on that tangent because of the God I serve. Yeah. Father, forgive them. Good. Yeah, for they know not what they were doing. But enumu, Papa Efrimu Baye said, Otuame Bushani now got to know me. Say I was doing the right thing, and from that day, Nana Nifua, Ebushuapeni Baini, almost time 100%. Good. They have supported me up to today. And he say, Afi, almost say, Asumdwe Park no, eda almost reso. It is the legitimate maternal family of the late president. They are leading the celebration, the 12th anniversary, because Anka President Mills Tiasia, this 21st July, Nkobenya 8 years. Okay. He passed at the age of 68. He celebrated his 68th birthday on 21st July, which was a Saturday. Then he passed on Tuesday, 24th July. This time around, 21st July is going to be a Sunday. 24th July will be a Wednesday. So it is the Odumna family, Ekunfi Ebusia. Omuna at the end of the almost so and because you see. So hold on. So the celebration, is this celebration or is mourning or what? Oh no, you can't continue to mourn. Yes. After I mean, what can you? So they will just honor his memory. Okay. Yeah, his memory will be honored and honored properly so. And this one, the Atta Mills Institute has nothing to do with it. No. Where Ebushian. You see, because immediately it becomes Kokwanyido and Atta Mills Institute. Then that's where they enter with the politics. Yes. Now they. Yeah. So all I wanted was for Asumdwe Park to be built. Yes. Nanado. It's been done. I won't stop thanking him. Nanado. And Sadano all Banuso. Or the Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Edinechi. Okay, what's your picture now? Yeah, you see, the president, the late Itimesa. Oh, he came. A member of Council of State. Yeah. Oh, okay. And let me say for the records, John Mahama was invited, he refused to attend. Yeah, me Kaipa Wamba. Yes. Yeah, no. After no in Crawford, no. After the national event, Wamba no. New ferry near New. So he now went later on and said, Okoya no kaseni ceremony. I mean, what I'm asking, shameful. John Dramani Mahama, what wrong did John Atta Mills do to you? Was it a crime for him to have made you running mate and to have become vice president? You have not named even a public latrine after him. I'm telling you. And this is all I did. President Mills under Wasumdwe Muno. And you say me time John Mahama. And then you say and I say me train. Tio. Nothing. You see me, and I say me train. Now John Mahama sangba.
Or bada bay.
That one I don't know, but or sangba. Na ko pa de chow. Say onya sumdwe park. Inti me come man, me kopa na do chow ye no. Inti me a traitor. Inti take all the anti-JM say anti-JM enemy.
I feel that was
good. Mindidi na tem. Yeah, because John Mahama on no ball Nyankopon tie. John Mahama send your community kono. Ono John Mahama na ball Nyankopon. And on man Nyankopon order. Say Nyankopon boy wiase. Into on man Nyankopon order say boy wiase no catch Nyankopon say kwa bi wo ho afa kwakwa nyido. Boni ba wiase a. Onye misumfo. Onye makoa. Ti kwakwa nyido ho onye na akoa no nti. Ene ye ne ya. Ekasa kwa na America.
Of course.
Of course, John Mahama didn't create the universe. And you're not born Nyankopon. The point I am making is that
Nyame so e born no nyina hold.
Good. And he doesn't control my destiny.
Good.
I never knew John Mahama until Atamils made him running mate. And I said it on a certain program some time ago. Hey, I said I love Atamils and I worked for John Mahama. I'm making the same point today on this program. I loved Atamils. John Mahama, I only worked for him. And I will not change that position. I'm not a slave to him. And I'll never be a slave to him. So you should forget it. The man who made you running mate, you became vice president. You became president. I said he didn't name anything else. And they said, a green book. Every project President Mills started, no more can a good green book Muse Mahama na ye. President Mills they buy one man ye. And I said, my political history is intrinsically linked to that of President Mills. I will be a fool, and I'm not a fool. Sebe. I am not. I've never been. I will never be.
Thank you.
I will be a fool to ignore the legacy of Mills because me can legacy ni gua. Some kasa makami de nisogu. Nti minye. Any omutiko apa say adena every time I want to make President Mills look good. I will do it today, I will do it tomorrow, I will do it to eternity. You see Legon Hospital, UGMC, John Mahama is here. He knows he didn't build it. It was Mills who cut the sword for that university, that hospital. Go to University of Health and Allied Sciences. Say, I'm reliably informed. Say on the 29th of this month, July, and then Monday won't. Fancy for what say? Dape being from Ene, President Nanado. He will be at Ho to commission phase 2 of the University of Health and Allied Sciences developmental project. Now Napo Bakunya Matthew Opoku Prempe.
Running mate.
He was the education minister at the time. When the government of Ghana gave the Chinese government a counterpart funding for them to go do the phase 2 of the project. So phase 1 was started by President Mills. Go and ask Dramani Mahama. UHAS, University of Health and Allied Sciences.
And John Mahama and the shots here.
For the where?
But so I'm take credit.
That is the dishonesty. That is the level of not only dishonesty, perfidy, gross perfidy. John Dramani Mahama did not. Why? I was with President Mills in Ho when he cut the sword at so-called the Lokwe. John Mahama was not there. The records are there. After the death of President Mills, Mahama did not. Even the road to be constructed from Sokode to UHAS. Look, but I'm saying that he did nothing. President Akufo-Addo has come to do phase 2. He's going to commission, God willing, next 2 weeks from now. I will be Ghanaweb because that university. Some of us know how that university started. Even the conceptualization. Why?
Yes.
People like me, the Voltarians, around President Mills. Oh, Prof, you are from Central Region. The number of secondary schools you have in Central Region, Kevas, Prof, you are an educationist. We too we beg. Volta, we too we need something. Kwaku, don't worry, I'll do it for you. And he said, Odi, you have scored.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
My uncle, Professor Kofi Anyidohu, the renowned poet, writer, whatever, was the first chairman of the UHAS Governing Council.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So, so Volta, we got our own. Brangahafu got University of Energy and Natural Resources. And the Eastern region, campus was Sumanya, Bako Odokokrum, and the Mamu University of Renewable BB. John Mahama Obaye, you didn't add to it. Rather, you took all the credit. Say, why? Why? Now go to Cape Coast.
Okay.
The Atamils Memorial Library in Cape Coast. It hurts me so much. Presidential library, and yet community library. Presidential library modeled around the friend is saying, American concept of presidential libraries.
Okay.
Amphitheater, not an amphitheater, well, mini theater, audiovisuals, offices, mini museums, a small, what do you call it, shop for artifacts and what do you call it, memorabilia, a restaurant on the 3rd floor.
What's that one? Cape Coast.
Cape Coast.
Okay.
Just next to the Cape Coast Castle. And we sited it there so that it will be close to the Cape Coast Castle, not just
okay.
The same traffic.
The same way, yeah.
What happened? President Mahama commissioned it a few weeks before the 2016 general election. I wish you had a picture to show Ghanaians. Up to today, that library is not in use.
Okay.
Because the contractor was not paid.
For sa library now, a bishop Professor Mills and Munyamunuso.
The contractor was
not paid. One year.
Kofi Totobi Kwachi was the chairman of the funeral planning committee.
Oh, okay. Wonderful.
He's alive. Go and ask him. Where?
Uncle Kofi said, "Oh, share and I said, oh, person, oh, settle records this straight. I'll be to me afraid, be more opportunity."
And I'm using this, and I'm using this platform to tell them that no weapon fashioned against me shall prosper. And every tongue that shall rise up against me in judgment shall be condemned.
Yes.
You will gather and take counsel, but it will come to naught. You will speak the word, but it will not stand. So, all of those of you who are planning and plotting, yempe bibi nyano, yempe bibi nyano, yempe bibi nyano, and now they see US, Donald Trump, why don't we find a sniper to take him out? I swear, because of the God I serve, no bullet will touch Kwaku Ayindohu.
Oh, the battery more say.
I'm telling you, hospital.
Okay.
President Mills, NC, now we President Akufo-Addo, expansion.
Okay.
And this hospital,
President of Ghana
Medical Center, UGMC.
Wow.
Because of President Mills' long association with University of Ghana, over 25 years as a lecturer.
Yeah.
This is one of the legacies he decided to leave. Professor Ernest Aite was the vice chancellor at the time that the sword was cut for this project.
But that project, we wouldn't end this for Nekasa. They credited to.
Oh, send it there, sending Crawford.
Wow. It was for UTA, not just said this University of Ghana Medical Center, professor, the late Professor Mills, Ninsanu Ejuma.
I'm telling you.
Look at that. Look at that.
Me as a Voltarian, the question I want to ask John Mahama. Eastern Corridor Road, President Mills, Echo China, Echo secure Chinese facility. From Temaran about through Afienya, through Pong, Asikuma Junction, cut it to Peki, go through what is it? Is it Goviepe? Move through Have, enter into Hokwe, get into the Santrofi, Lolobi area, go to Akpafu through to Jasikan, into KJB, knock it all the way, cross that Black Volta into Yendi. Into Bimbila, Wulensi, Yendi, and to Tamale, Eastern Corridor route. John Dramani Mahama, what happened to it?
That's a golden question. What happened to it?
The Shenyankupo Nyunyam, even what you see from Sokode to Ho today, what you see in terms of that asphalted road from some part of Sokode to Ho, Minamidi President Rawlings Echo Ho, that road was a death trap. That time now, the original chairman, Henry Ametepi, in the area Kabebi, and I'm in President Mills, Rawlings Ekoye. This was 2019 thereabout. And I'm catching and said, stand on the road and beg President Akufo-Addo that we beg him. He should just make sure that entry into Ho is done. That's how today.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
me can't the shen yankupo nyam say me kokwan. So that kokwan you know is bad. These are the things that I've done for my Volta region. But they don't know. And then when they want to attack me, hold on. And when they want to attack me, they look for some boys from the Volta region who don't know their family homes.
Exactly.
They have no address in the Volta region. But because they have Volta names, they are the ones they use to attack Kwaku to create the impression say, so when I lose my 8-year-old daughter, and you will not sympathize with me, I have no problem.
Exactly.
You get one of those boys, scoundrel, called Jifagunu, to write that I killed my own daughter.
Wow.
Yeah, mitimode.
Wow.
Mepe.
Wow.
Maham ekunu.
Wow.
I'm into me kunu no. And I'm kum yanka sami basi chope.
Oh.
Ablavi mi voma
wangi. Nyame fa ne boni ncheno.
And I'm in the moja ya nyankuma de nse pese mi kunjo Mahama.
Nyame fa ne boni ncheno.
And you know who is so I decided to go to court because I have to clear my name.
Okay, good. Another
scoundrel called Edudita Makulu is the lawyer for Jifagunu.
Okay.
And when I say scoundrels, go to the Bible. Sambalat and Tobias. Or when Ahab and Jezebel, Naboth's vineyard. Ahab say or Naboth ni vineyard. Everything sema when Naboth say Yebushanja padi ento on farmer Ahab. Okofi ya usu ma. And Jezebel. Spirit no bon some spirit no run ami kunu ade na usu. Oh nya Naboth na me pen asase o say on farm. Jaisu. Don't worry, no na pa me pa ma. Bible says that Jezebel wrote letters into the provinces that they should look for scoundrels. And scoundrels are boys and who have no fixed address. Yes. Munko dintro said Naboth e didi nyankopon ni ohene na tem. Ni empare ni bonu ni entumi mfa assassin no. So is these scoundrels? Jifagunu Edudita Makulu and co. Scoundrels. Standogbe and co. Scoundrels. They have surrounded John Mahama. And they think that power is going to come for them. To them easily. For them to abuse power again. The God in heaven is talking.
The God in heaven is talking. Koku in some now kind of all the battery more say. Near open and say ye oh kukuomuno. The nimbe guasi will be.
Look, we will ask questions.
Yeah.
Yankoti. We will come there. Yankoti. Look, okay, so we are developing the argument. But so I don't forget this particular one.
Yes.
Dr. Baumia is talking about a presidential debate.
Yeah.
And John Mahama's boys are running around all over the place. John Mahama will not debate Baumia. Me the minimum na opposition for a free debate.
Yeah.
Na government for a journey because omonomuti abemua nyama nkoyi. But Dr. Baumia says, I'm prepared to debate you. They are now saying that there's no need for a debate. And I've stated elsewhere, and I state on this network. Fine, mean said your mama akase on
debate.
But in Crawford, but if your spokesperson,
George, so small.
Small. Yes.
But you train on one kasanfa.
And I make say you train. As for the debate, Ebebaso.
How?
Oh. We are going to we are advocating for it. I'm a Ghanaian. We are going to I have said say if Mahama is bold enough to say on your debate now, we are going to organize a massive, and I'm setting a massive no debate, no presidency demonstration. No ND NP.
No debate.
No debate. No presidency demonstration. You see, because you have a record. You are not a saint falling from the ceiling or from the heavens. Now, Okoye arm robber for press conference. And I say arm robber because Sunday and 8 o'clock. A man for a sorry, Abadiomu Fufu, Adiomu Banku, a ball, Atinit and Omonino. And of course, share hotel Biase. Say only press for Biase. And he had to go to that hotel which was barricaded so that so other people cannot infiltrate.
Okay.
Then his friends gathered now on questions. And to me and I listened to Samson Ladi Ayemeni on News File on Saturday.
Yeah.
He himself frustrated that question will be saying Mahama.
Yeah.
And I had even a follow-up. There was no chance for a follow-up. So John Mahama, if you go and hide and do this armed robbers press conference, time and now man for that. Now you think that you are not going to get away with it. You will stand with Bawumia, toe to toe. We will ask you questions about your record from the 24th of July 2012 to the 7th of January 2017, when you handed over John Mahama. You have lingering questions that remain unanswered, and you will answer them. Otherwise, forget about the presidency. Look, Ghana is not, we're not joking with the country. We need serious-minded people to rule this country.
Yes, I keep saying that politics is a serious business. It's a serious.
You run this country, you lost by over 1 million votes. You have still not accounted to us how you lost by 1 million votes. And you say that you automatically. Look, 8 years. In
2020, he reduced the deficit from 1 million to 500.
That is a very defeatist. Okay, give me central region. The data I gave you. Okay. Central region in focus. I'll show you something.
Yo, before production and start now, so waji odie. Koku na ye can production say central region in focus now. Me guess a boy and say you ready? Yemfa and Tosuna. Okay, good. You share central region in focus.
You were talking about he closed some gap.
Yes.
Now this is.
Now me catch us a close gap from 1 million in 2016
but you see,
to
the point we are making is that after this, there's another one. In 2020, out of the 137 NDC MPs in Parliament today, about 118 MPs did better than John Mahama, which means that in their constituencies, Omunya votes in John Mahama.
Okay.
Now, and this is the data of Central Region in particular.
Okay.
And this 2016, John Mahama eluzu by 1 million votes. No. This is what happened. NDC won only 4 parliamentary seats, and JDM won in those same 4 constituencies.
Okay.
That was 2016. Anna eluzu poto by 1 million votes.
Okay.
When to me and Chairman Charlotte say and declare results of Barbon, Daxby, ebe conceded defeat. No. Now 2020. NDC won 13 seats in Central Region.
Almost the 9, 4.
4 no, but John Mahama still won in only 4 seats.
4 constituencies. Wow.
It is now a year survey be say NDC is more popular than John Mahama. And now man for you to be no. This is it.
This is the fact.
The NDC is not going to die, but the leader has a serious challenge. And he thinks that if you go attacking Kwaku and you I'm not your problem. You are your own problem. This June, June 4th, NDC a full feeder. A woman says Supreme Court Ajiatum say Ghana and Fanenina June 4th, but NDC a full feeder. Not a single word from John Mahama or from his office. June 10th. Wu NDC Cape Coast 1992 10th of June Wu NDC. So June 10th, so June 4th was 45 years of June 4th. June 10th was 32 years of NDC's existence.
Not 32 years.
Not a single word from John Mahama, not a single word from his office. June 22nd, Ankarol is Tiasia, 77 years. The founder. Not a single word from John Mahama, not a single word from his office. So 3 calendar dates in this June, John Mahama couldn't be bothered. And I say, I'm now convinced, John Mahama is not interested in the NDC. He's interested in what he can get from the NDC. I repeat, he's not interested in the NDC. He's interested in what he can get from the NDC. And some of us are saying that enough is enough.
But he's contesting on the ticket of the NDC.
That's what I'm saying. But enough is enough.
And I would say NDC for
has benefited enough.
Because I don't know sika, I don't know obenya sika or be muti. Obetumi ama sika no mo dey campaign.
That sika semno.
Yes.
But when John Mahama was coming to politics, did he come with a family fortune?
No.
Or winning lotto?
Did
he hit the jackpot?
Maintain that.
So where did he get the money from?
From politics.
God damn it.
I said from politics, so said then crana or yes. And our boys are your word. I saw almost to me BB de show how far.
Look. Well, and he said, and so the party is suffering.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, because almost all the other financiers that used to be there before in constituencies in regions. Ebinum sebe omukra omatu na nanu monsedo. Ebinum businesses le gugu. So now you want small money in constituency, there's no money. I say your mama ne osikano. Now party politics, ni papa kusika ni ade. Ni papa any say ordinary Russia no. Yeah, whatever he's doing in Russia is up to him. Book I will throw here 2012 and I said 2011. My first coup d'etat. Only God knows why he gave that book that title, My First Coup d'etat. And Chebiana President knows who here. Anyway, that book that nobody staflache in Ghana, who is reviewing it? When I will see say what done English no into Russian language. Russia kasa nipa hineka.
Vladimir Putin or person Vladimir Putin to me.
And they say Russia. So if there are so many conspiracy theories as to why you are in Russia, Edika.
Yeah.
The other ones na buy fear no. Sorry, the other actually buy fear no.
One of the ones na buy fear.
And now once na year abano, once na pobi su tachire. And obi enu say once na pobi de na de kunwuchi once na nankasa. So when you are doing this kind of thing to yourself at this time, and now nam Russia, Baumia oda ayi machopoku prempre edi ewo Kumasi wiye no. Baumia nyam bankrai.
Dabi.
Let's see Gushegu and Nanton clips. What he's doing in the northern region. And then you see what is happening.
Okay, before we go.
While he is working on the ground,
before
you say you are in Russia.
Gushegu, Uncle Kwaku. It beats my mind. Okasano, at some point, can say, who describe Professor Mills' death as mysterious and inexplicable?
Well, up to today, we don't know the cause of death. Sami Atamil says that he has the autopsy report. 12 years in Nimye Papa.
Who is Sami Atamil?
Cadman. There's no Cadman, there's no Sami.
Oh, okay.
Sami is MP for KE.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Only in 19 years, I have a press conference.
No. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I've written about it in this book that I'm launching on 24th.
We'll come and support you.
Please come.
We'll come and support you.
I've invited Cabral Blair. I'm here. Is the chairman.
Okay.
Retired Supreme Court Judge Justice Jones Doche is the guest speaker. My own brother and friend Dr. Kwame Akufuan of Into.
Okay.
One of my mates at the School of Communication Studies at Legon. He's doing the reading and the book review.
Okay.
My own nephew Kafuide is hosting it. So
Mame Juma.
So it is here. Sami Amil saying that I went to dig up his brother's grave. He should bow down his head in shame. But you do nothing to honor your brother's memory. That anytime Kokwanyi who steps up to the plate to do something, near Baupa, say go after him. Onye busia. Mon kaya yen yao. Okay, me nka on yao. Ene ekufi otu amebusia.
Yeah.
Ene si omo koyo omo ade. Sami we be man na kokodru. Go and fight them. Go and stop them and let's.
But Koku, are you telling us, say, you don't have the autopsy report?
I've not seen it.
You have not seen it.
Say no na ekọ na do ho. Busuan koda na se. Say a commissioner Sumdwe Park. Nana Hima. Nana Nimfo.
Yeah.
Nimfo the third.
Chidom Hima.
Yeah. Any ebusua penyi bani. Omo dan e di say omo hu autopsy reporter. Yenyina yete. President ka say what? Shouldn't it be a matter of public record for us to know what happened?
Yeah, I think we have production. Mama Ashefo NTA and sa video now. Nana Chidom Hima, Nana Enimfo the third. Or they two Omampeni, Nana Dodanko Kufuado, and him say Abusiano ehia autopsy report into omo person or minor started process into getting the autopsy report for the family. Enkotie ne odi to Dwane Emra.
Your problem kasi a me di wabusia ni masoba heman. Me betina konwa no so no me hu autopsy report bi a wabusia ni sam. Eno ni me problem kasi a me ni abusia yi wo. Efise so bibi sam se papa ne dia na ede ne ko ne krechia. Me nim se doctor ka se ni sam bu. So ka se ne kon mu na ebu. So ka se onum den enu mintumi hu. Eti e besrew na ya srew aban. Na ya srew akonwa kasi. Mijina mebusuafo nyina nemu esere se ye pawocho autopsy report no ebusuani hia na daache me meye penin na mefiri so no nkwala na ebefi mechi beba no omo de beya adesuade e wo fie honom because akwala bia a ofifie ho no ebisansa de ne kun ne de hia na onim de obeka not to talk about me and me queen madam we abusuani eti madesra de kese a ne me de ba fie ha eni sa mesrew me kuto dwogu fom me gina makonya kese enim eni mebusuani nyinala ese ye paucho autopsy report ni de e free sub tata me a obefiri wakonya so no yesrew mayenhu na yeso ye fansha ye farm na dachi ye fankan yas ye problem kase a me de wabusuani masoba heman me betina konyo
yo oba peni ohima nana ni for the third chidom hima de ma odom na abusua ewo ekunfi traditional area na yete ne nkana one nanado president ode tu nanim se abusua no esre no se obeye ne obetumi bia ama abusua ne nsa aka omudihye the late Professor Mills the autopsy report. Now, apart from say mami headed in some way to dway, Professor Mills ne ba ankasa aye nyina yenim say ne ba. Ono so ede nsem bi atudwa no ono so ebisa say yebisa ne say ono as a ba no kra no ade a autopsy report no ninsa aka na yebekwa koyi sanfoni no ede a kire mo ba ne ami bisa ne say so mampani bi eka ba bi a Ghana ye consusi no emra say ese keep the autopsy report from the state anasa omanfo na anasa abusua president no efrimu yenkonko hwe sa interview no emra.
It's always tough around this year. I mean, this time of the year actually, and just it's just one of those things, that you would never, and the sad, the even more sad part is he passed away just a few days after his birthday. So that whole period is quite difficult, knowing that you can't just make that simple phone call, or or that call would never come through, and the unique relationship that we had, being his only child, waking up in the morning, having devotions with him, and stuff. These are the small things that, as a child you'd miss from your father. So it's just one of those things, just various thoughts just running through your mind and stuff. But I mean, it's 5 years. I'm glad that after 5 years I've been able to lay a wreath on my father's grave. So for me, that's an achievement. So yeah, just one of those things, I guess.
Can you remember your last conversation with your father?
Of course. I mean, I was actually in the castle on the day he passed away. I remember waking up very early in the morning, going to his room. I actually went to wake him up, because normally we wake up in the morning and then we go for a walk from the castle all the way to Independence Square and back. So I mean, I was fully geared, ready for the walk. And I remember him telling me that he wasn't going for the walk this morning because he was waiting for some medical doctors to come and check on him and stuff. But I mean, we had a normal conversation. I spoke to him about work and the stuff that I was doing. He was very supportive. He gave me a lot of advice on that day, and yeah, it was very random and weird day, but it was okay. So I guess that's what it is.
When did you know something was wrong 5 years ago? When did you know on that particular day?
When did I know?
Yes.
Wow. I mean, I knew my father wasn't well. I mean, I'm not going to be oblivious about that. I knew my father wasn't well. But I didn't expect him to die, of course. But, yeah, I mean, I had lunch with him in the afternoon and he seemed to be okay. So, to hear that he passed away a couple of hours after that was a big shock, was a blow to me. So, You know, that's what.
You had lunch with him on that day, 24th?
Yeah, I had lunch with him.
Around what time?
Me, my father, and my aunt, Auntie Araba. She came from Bahrain, and we had lunch together. So I was there, and he seemed okay to me. So.
I'm sorry I have to press this because a lot of people are saying that he died in the morning. And if you're saying you had lunch with him,
I had lunch with him.
At what time?
In the lunchtime, afternoon, around 12 lunchtime. Yeah, okay. Around that time going. Okay. So I definitely did have lunch with him. So,
as a son, are you surprised by the level of controversy around your father's passing?
Well, I've heard a lot of stories, but I'm not the type that, I mean, I don't let things get to me. I mean, people will say what they have to say. I also believe that, you know, in order for you to take an action or to want to know something, there must be some level of evidence and some level of facts. So, I mean, there's been several rumors and stories about what happened to him, how he passed away and all those things, but I mean, until I see some concrete, you know, evidence, you know, I don't really have much to say. And I mean, if someone was to approach me, or if you know, we had to do any sort of investigation to find out, of course I'll champion the cause because he's my father, and I want to know.
So you still don't know what he passed away from?
I personally don't know. I mean, the hospital never gave the family any autopsy report to show that this and this and this was the cause of why he passed away.
Yo, I'm even surprised. I'm say, Senia, ya chemuno. Professor Mills, neba pa ena okasano ose onu di onyayanka yen launch investigation into the death of his father, because as a time no okasano me gidi se besi ne no eye eba no kra no onim adekode a ebefa ne papa edekoye na yensa aka eye nana enimfo the third chidom hima edema odom na abusua ewo eye ekumfi traditional area.
Are you not fooled by saying these things to them?
Yeah, nana ya mawajo emo akwaba.
Yeah, Edda papa
na abusua wo te say
na me adom.
Yo, nana enumre ye ba waso ya breo mse ye di modehye the late Professor Mills no ye Ghana mampeni wonya no baabi ko na ye di ne ho nkomo na baabi ne pese o clarify my kakra yeso ye nya ye mfoni bi a emre bi one His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo egodi nkomo ogina abusua na emu ede to na nim se be ya anka onye ne obetumi aye bia so mampani na onhwe ma abusua ensanka eye autopsy report a echese nia ma modehye no etoye no yabo ne ba no ne baso audio ono anase video ono so ekire mu se besi ne nsa enka eye autopsy report abusua mo fa ne sen se emfie emse du mienu emuani se modehye na oyo mampani waka baabi na oman no entumi emma munsa enka eye autopsy report mo fa ne sei.
Yo, ohine mami chia wenyumre na mi chia wetiefo.
Yo.
Na mi chia mi nyaba mapeni a oti we fidie kase isu. Na mi twem de kankwa konfinchi adomna fo nyina ne nebusia peni ode bituna konya so na nakwabna ban. Bebi a me peni fo wo bi awrade hira. Nokre we bi sami asem kase na meyiwa no we de na ka wose mi jama me busha peni na okasa na ka meso mabam
Sa
na wasre media meyiwa no omo ese me ko omampani asha ye kasie mu a ani mabusha mpanifuo ani mi youth ani mi nya pani a ote akunya kasi shwa no kwa nyina ya choman mu ha ye hu niam na ekoso asumdwe park ya asumdwe park ada ne bola sabi ye no wi wo ho na sabio sabe kafra penifo anim sabe abadamfo mpo asabe yaso abadampo wanampo wa busia sabe so wota na busia be pen kurabe pa na afibia yakọ prapra naso ede kra wesa toso na kantam okunya obetna kunya kasiye so awiase nyinala ede omani hu no na sabe yade ni kotu beebi se akokọ atenta owu a woni wura na I can't control myself.
Kafra.
Yeah.
Kafra.
Yeah. Se enne nyame adom enam kwaku ayindohu ensaso na doda kwaku fado enso amayanso ya sabi na ye park no so kama eko she yedihye na nuonyam yen abusia no ade ba ko abribia yen pedifo no eko akuda ye huni se omukwa akuda onyam tuni bitu na nyam se osoro ani ye fie na sase so ade ya kwantu enti yegidi ni se ho nipadua ne nka ye ho bato ho kom ne de ye neni na tibe bia eni chenyonyam shakatiese ya yedia se yedihye na busia tanase na yakwaye na hwantwitwa na tanase kama na yababa tanase se onipa ya de saye yi ana o saye yi enti ena menime pedifo ye solo ko abankasi
good
kwada o mampeniase na miwie na ma youth ni nyina peninti me betla akunya so 2015 ne peda me course na me youth nyina bisaka na wa baidie nya ehia yen say be say hu say ye na mamo edie na de ne to a na no mo ansie do itina yen tabkasi ameni me youth a we bushien ewo itisanyame ya adom na yenya akwanya sanye kwadoma mpeniase na mako school menim se omanyi mu ha so bi wuwa na sabi ya komo chirkoyo autopsia ya de bushia peni ema bushia peni fampeni foka krebi kenkan echiro na me hunu sa na bi bisa bushia peni asabe buru sabi akunto okojina ho kotu nsugu ya dehia no so se papa na kotu nsugu ni ye no aban na ma krata bi se ya dehia no aso de de na to anana no won se bi ni no se da bia itimi bi se me ni pan ta minim se mra wo ho se me bi se man pani se me sra no se kwanya bi wo ho a obetumi apa ma abusia na ka abusia so ya de ato ya fa so na dati misu me ye pani se na nanyifo to so mienu be ko
Badaro
yo eni ti man ka bonenu na fegana nyina to atese ne digu obi ebusia ipacho wo obi a wanye ebusia ni na wo pesore na wo tutu ne ntoma sa wo kopere so obi na ebusia ni by force
dabi
ebi si wo kuro ben so
dabi
odom na ebusia no ayata ni eyi eti o from day one audition no akwa akura no o mampeni bi anu osisu hu onim sa papa no declare wo wiase nyinala sa wo fie konfi otom oyo dum kenkan history na no matre say ye nchini asaman because obi mu nante ya no mu kopie otom ho ansa na obi be pia pam ansa na winiba The Bubun Kuro never shock you. It's 10 years baby. You need you may be it, and any be it. And I am what I any year to 2 and 2 months. Sabi, ye quo and any be a man penny or 2. It will any dear, and Quabama a pine say I'm running him. Obroni put him Mr. Professor Nose, who can't confip no about trail. Obroni. Muku ya for name in a cut of Figana. Now you back up the Professor Mills. Now I call Tom account. Nampacho. Or domina ni ben or wood Tom. A name from addition one the wood Tom wow we are domina for. Or domina near bush a penny a fen and nana a children aqua. Or no two so good this year no so. It is a no bid in a hole. No say Professor Mills a fed you a confibia or fear domina bia. Near a me. Some about na kunyan so. Na obi abebie na no se prof si konfi na konfi adadin enye se yenim dia ye betumi ayo na yenim no mum ya ma kwan se enyi anomo no omo di buo ni die bi ebe na abusia no sa na nkadia omo di tuaso akọ omo anim no omo di bie buke fafa konfi na se dia odom na fo ehu se ebere ayeje ahowo na eche enye se yenim kasa pa na ye frey odom na ye dom ahowo ye bu ahowo yenim kasa but ye kasa woni mreso ichenyo kombi na die emraso se ye hye odehye nenuonyam we konfiasa ase so okay efisa wo ho ani afro se media fo bi aba media na aba no pacho wo then ya ye we konfi ni de na ko kire se pacho prof fie ni after se meko abanke fie na Ghana fo etwame adapa na sabe kafra omu de omu wate mama abusia na omu nim se prof efie abusia mu edin pa bata yiti enna amene wo kase odom na abusia akaje yeso yate dende yewura na pada woroma enne otom odom na abusia ehuru gidi yesi dan se ya na posa on twen na aban po emfre mi ansa
Nanaima
no kasa library na why the personal office wasaya dan a wo ba omo basa tena mu akankan ni omo pese omo kan
Nanaima awbrasiem na po ben na wo kan
yewra na pa nei Dr. Mahmoud Baumia aboni din se ono ena o meye ne vice papa mami fa we fidie kase su be bia papa ni wo biala ni dina mebushia nem se ewurade nsira ne kase pa kwaku fra hema ne se ni hia no na mi kasa nkwa ekire no kokwa anyi doho mukwa na ase a munko nsira no maye na ekese papa na oto no onye greedy
amen
wa maye hunu se ampate wiase so bi dowa esese wudo ni bi
sa
sabe kafra oni wiase kura na bushia wo wiase no esese wo ma odo no ekene ewa bushia
sa
atamdidie onunti obidi atama ye de egu yechi because sabe kafra onu a wo ye ohowo bi firi asase bi so ye bushia ni nti ani ye twa na dapa no
arehosem
ompa ba na o kani o bobo na nkesi yes na bobo kra me kana nya ka yi etu amane ye kura sisi na tete o se me to se be wo me kasa me ne kan na se kata ne se be se mesra no emri bi etwa me tiatia no se etu okotu me nana
okay
eti enna me gina ha me fa we fidie kase yesu e gina me ne mabusha pani anam ehye ne nam se onfa ncha me na wa ma me yam kura hye me na ma san sere se sabi ya si ye do no onko so anoye
yo
mo ma na ba mu mbu e abusua ni mu da sabi a wo kaiye se wo ti di baabi na papa ne fa afun efre no na papa ne ni na wakọ n'echi no bi nim kwan of us wakọ n'echi na still kokwa ni de wo so on na wo papa no ho no ye bom paye se ho da na sunsum wode a ye siso omo bato atomo nhia ne da
okay
omo ba frɛ but omo hu ne kra
yo
so for us we still remains a dominant family in this country kokwa ni de wo so reserved in our hearts.
amen
He is our brother.
Amen.
He will forever be our brother.
yo
And the son of the late Professor Ivan C. Mills.
okay nana ima mpacho wa ombrasiem nyame ya adumo a eye 24th busumi edien na abusua no eye
Yo, say Ebusiano last 2 years, 2022, no. Share this year was ye baby. Initially, the naka ye no, say 21st of July, no. And Kawatiasia, and Kobina 80 years.
okay
80 Ebusiani Kikabo Muno. Na ye try say what ase nankwa na naka wo say ye na nyonyam enye ye fa se na nyonyam eno na busha pe ni kwabna ban ni afani ne mpani fo tan kana afefere oban ma say na wo ni say 21st na 3 days nso abeto so a wuye onya ba bi koye enye ye di we ya ye san fa we ntu aso na ye se na nyonyam no odihye ni hu nse sedi a oti ase a yedo woni wonsu egusu adon nti 24 take to mafita na ye pegano na ye mane hu se ebusia no egusu don sedi odo ye ba ye chibie ma 24 ye besan ni ne kosia fefefe na wi ase nyina hu se enye ya no ene ye de do no nemu ye kra ni ye nipadua nyina ene don
yo nana
ye beko asunje park
yo
yako le
yo nana ye beba abe bo mochi don beba beta mochi na
yeda
nyame ye adomo a ye hwe se mo ye sa program ni wi a mrebe mu a ye de beba studio ha na ja motumi ada ye adofo ase na nchechem bi wo ho no foforo so a ye de amamu ye beda wase bebre se o pebre ene ye di nkomo nyame sha bebre yo orofo eye nana ni for the third chidom hima ewo odom na abusua ewo konfi traditional area ena yene no atwetwe enkomo mame enda ne me ho sima enje aboafo nkrato me ba na ya to adwumadi nso Rofo misama wakwaba ediba the seat show so on the two television so for hina mwaku na midi dwumadi ho chia me guest minim se me kan osofo se doctor se oye bibia bi Samuel Kwaku ayindohu oye CEO and founder edima the Atamis Institute ene etwetwe enkomo ankoku ma mene kasa na metumu se so right now who I don't know how to describe it, but I think say your demeanor no say you appreciate ni anana hima eka no your thoughts ni enko. Ni a ope yen say ye okukom no nanim begu ase e wo bedwam enam na dwembo ni nti obe chinchin ase na woda so te wata so.
Yeah.
Ensu bemansu.
Yeah.
Ana hima say we appreciate you bebre oni abusuan ni nyina mo appreciate you bebre.
Ye nam ko benyina nyame ni ye nam yene bisazina obeya mountain saboteur denti nyajidi
Senyame beye obeyamo
Seunya jija
nyame beyama
o dem ti nyajidi
Senyame beye
obeyamo Seunya
jida nyame beyama.
Look, now my emergency after 12 years, me my mission tata me beyond, but it's very emotional. Nana hima me da say, it's been 12 long years ohine.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maswa sa senduai for 11, 12 years. Me born in this side. Me ko wi asika.
Debbie.
Me fo bi ajapade.
Debbie.
Papa, good man like this, saw me, saw talent, saw virtue, saw strength, energy, purpose.
And saw the good in you.
Come and let's work. In fact, this book that I'm launching on the 24th, the foreword is by President John Ivasa Mills.
The forward.
Yeah.
The Ochon Dabena, prof.
Don't worry, I don't want to take the
anyway. So
you see, I mean, that is the relationship I had with him. Very deep, father, friend, etiti or mommy. And Nanahima Medase, Ebusha Penny, Kobna Bini. Project now, Okase Napo, Eyewo, Ekumfi. In fact, Napo actually wanted the project to be completed.
Dr. Matthew Opoku Prempe.
Yes.
Good.
Apparently, he knew President Mills from Nicola Blim.
Oh.
Yeah. That is the story I'm sure he himself will tell one day. But me soon, I made me tea, pim, die, me koba. And one day he called me. I came back from Israel. Anyway, long and short. Well, Nana, Himaka. So today at least the cat is out of the bag. That
the apology among saying can
yeah. Nana, Himamida say, Samusu Majimi Atum. And you idea why ye me sure say we are for na 8 years. Me fearful, me bush and 4 beti. Se kokwa nyi do nya boni bia na me adamfofo. And then atamfo ni ewu.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you couldn't do, that somebody is doing. And you see, Nebano asema okanye. This was the 5th anniversary. So Nimne Kuni Papa. He investigated and he will support any form of investigation. And he said, Ninia Samia Tamils. Eka se minye busia. Mijitum se minye busia. Papa Nakasaba. At the 5th anniversary, Eka sa se mwiti Samia Tamils. MP for KE. Yebe si who. Una udi unia wu. Ena udi politics. Wewu. Ena una wenya MPB na udi. Inti. Mayen kai obrai. Men kai yen yao. On kai yen yao. On kai yen yao. And I quit autopsy. No, we autopsy no. Samia tell me say we autopsy no. We are near the autopsy account Samuel autopsy at Tamils. Na baby out the back on fako. You be see who Ghana. I'm telling you. Yeah, Samuel autopsy at Tamils. Na K. Yeah, Rebecca is autopsy on me. My friend is Samuel.
Honorable Samuel.
Honorable Samuel autopsy at Tamils. MP for KE.
Yo, my main keka YouTube messages ni kakra mrenu kwa reko. Way from Nayaki TV. Or see, Kwaku is the best man to save the NDC. Or see, he is honest. And man God so the Bible say true. Not just say no crepa. Bobi Ansan or say watching you live from Poland. Yo, Poland for me. Jennifer Azuma or say good evening. Daniel Adai or see you are such an amazing person. May God protect and guide you in all your endeavors. Okay. Kwaku was firstborn of President Atta Mills and the minimum Sasemuno. Kwaku is firstborn of Professor Mills. Nana Kofi Enim or say it's heartbreaking to hear this sad intent from JDM to JEA Mills. May he have eternal rest in the Lord. Nana Kofi Enim na ordinary there so buy messages no bebre. Nana afo wusia afo me hu edini ye. Now for we say I'm enjoying the show. Thank you so much for enjoying the show. I say watching you from Milton Keynes, yes, in the UK. Me go hold until me body na me. Enchebia so mama me invitation am about Milton Keynes.
And Russia she say England and win European Cup no.
Arrow ye boy and they buy. I say welcome back the seat. You oh my I say watching you live from the Netherlands, not just a brutal for no or say from UK. Well said, Kwaku. Good evening. Or say Alexander any Bawa Yakubu and a day Omodi and Baya. Gogo, you are getting some good.
Well, I mean, I look, vindication lies in the womb of time.
Yes.
Yes. And the Chucha Juniper. And all the messages that have come. I thank you all from all over the world. God's time is the best. He makes things beautiful in His time. In His time, He makes all things beautiful. In His time, Lord, please show me every day as you're teaching me your way, that you do just what you say in your time. Lord, please show me every day as you're teaching me your ways, that you do just what you say in your time. I thank God.
Obia sending me a message. You say, flag bearer, you don't have a good voice, so next time allow Kwaku to sing alone. You Mati.
So now let's go into the politics of it.
Yes.
And for me as a communications person, some of the things that are happening.
Kwaku, before who can send be? Who see Dr. Baumia after say all day. Ne running mate tuja ma wi asef and nyina ye no oda so bo apro and nam the northern part of Ghana and so do mahama and nam Russia e bia ho na omobenya technology e betumi de argue election. I don't know.
That's up to him. I mean, let him. He decides what he wants to do. He's the flag bearer. He wants to do what he wants to do. He doesn't want some of us around him, and we will not go and beg him. Yeah, I'm not the type of.
The offer will you go
at this point, at this time.
Say
look. For me, President Mills, called me in 2005. 3 clear years before the election. And that's what ayindohu for you. I'm not lazy. I'm not a sycophant. If you want me to work for you, give me enough time.
4 months is not enough.
It's a waste of my time.
You don't want to be part of a losing team.
It will be a waste of my time. I can't use form because it's not magic. It is work. It's not magic. So if you call me around this time to come and be around you, it's a complete waste of my valuable time. I won't waste my time on that. He has never done it and he will not do it. Don't go hypothetical on that one. And besides, actually, I don't want to serve in the Maham administration. I don't need it for anything. Now, the point I'm making is that when it comes to political strategy, yes, and I've said it, I don't want to serve in the Maham administration. It's a waste of my time. I won't do it. I'll serve Ghana, but not in the Maham administration. It's a waste of my time. Because
that is if he will get an
well, that is it. Yeah, but I won't wait. It won't happen anyway, so I won't even think about it. It's a waste of my precious time. Now, what I'm saying is that I don't know how to be a sycophant. And so I will not be around you. Namin dadao. O pese me ye adwuma no mawa. Ye be ye adwuma no maka no kra na kire. Ba wo mpe no kra da me ha me ho and wasting me time around you na say na debi. Now the point I'm making said, but we are here, door to door, house to house. Master, when I was director of communications for President Mills, 2005, how old was I? Maybe 34 years old.
Okay.
When we came up with that kind of strategy for President Mills, and look, for a former vice president to call you at one point in time, come and work for me. I know you have what it takes.
So refreshing, eh?
Master.
Yeah.
Abba.
At that young age.
Abba, President Mills. May your soul look. Say, Prof, I love you, and I'll forever love you. I will not worship you. I mean worship you for no, but Prof, I love you. Look, it was an honor to work for him, and the strategy we used door to door, house to house, and we've been about Umiaye. And he started immediately. John Mahama was elected on May 13th, 2023. Baumia was elected on November 4th, 2023. About 6 months difference.
Yeah.
But since Baumia got elected November 4th, I haven't seen him rest.
Yeah.
And he said, Oyi Napo on the 9th, that's Tuesday. He's been up country, up north. I'm sorry, Kofie first.
Yeah.
Northeast. Wale.
Yeah.
Of course, if anything. Then he's hit the road into the north proper. Now, northern region as it is, if your guys can give us northern region in focus, the graph, but I'm still talking.
Yeah.
Now, northern region as it is, the 3 northern regions, northeast, 6 seats, northern region Ankasa, 18 seats, and a Savannah, 7 seats. Nini now Kabuma, 31 seats.
Okay.
31 seats, no, MPP was 16. And you were 15.
Okay.
So for the first time, MPP is leading the NDC in the 3 northern regions by 1 seat. Now that extra seat difference is coming from Baumia's home region, northeast. And I attribute it to the constituency called Yagba Kubori.
Okay.
It's a Mampushi seat. In political parlance, we call it overseas.
Okay.
How Baumia managed to get that seat from us, only God knows. Now, so northeast, 6 seats, MPP has 4, we have 2. Northern region, Ankasa, 18 seats, no, and 9.
Okay.
And a Savannah, 7 seats, no, you have 4, and no more 3. So they have 1 more seat. They have 16, we have 15. But my focus today, so this is 2012. NDC, MPP, 2016. Northern region in focus. So in 2012, look at it. NDC had 58%. Then MPP had 38%. 2016, we dropped to 56%. MPP grew to 41%. 2020, in terms of popular votes,
wonderful,
we dropped to 52. MPP dropped to 46.
MPP increased.
So MPP has been increasing consistently.
Yes.
Now 2012, who was the candidate for the NDC?
John Mahama.
Good. 2016 was the candidate for NDC.
John Mahama.
2020 who was the candidate for NDC?
John Mahama.
So this is John Mahama's record.
Wow.
In the northern region.
Amazing.
It's not me who is saying it.
Yes.
This is data. It is Obi one crime. No, Dada Muse, Mahama is going to win Greater Accra by 70%. He's lying to you. Some of these guys don't go to the regions. They are in Accra doing radio and TV politics.
Yes.
And I'm the Dada NDC from the Pamucho. Listen to me. I have done it before and I know what I'm talking about. John Mahama consistently is dropping in the north. Now, let me give you the statistics. I'm now going to focus on northern region proper.
Okay.
Which is the 9-9.
Yes.
Now, 9-9 is dominated by 13.
So northern region has 18 seats.
And that's at 90s. 9-9. Apai. Apai no. 13 of the 18 seats in the northern region are Dagomba seats.
Okay.
Dagbon seats.
Okay.
That is Zabzugu, Tolon, Nanton, Yendi, Mion, Gushegu, Karaga. Tamale South, Tamale Central, Tamale North, Saneregu, Kumbugu, and Sabulugu. Now, the interesting thing is that in this Dagbon politics of the 13 seats, MPP has 7 and NDC has 6. MPP has Zabzugu, Tolon, Nantong, Yendi, Myong, Gushegu, and Karaga. We have Tamale South, Tamale Central, Tamale North, Sanerugu, Kumbugu, and Sabulugu. How did NDC begin to lose Dagomba seats? Only under John Dramani Mahama. And what makes matters worse, and I cringe, is that one of the glorious sons of Dagbon politics, the Honorable Haruna Idrisu, the manner in which John Mahama and Asedun Ketia conspired to embarrass him and throw him out of the leadership of the NDC. My fear and my worry, if we're not careful, is going to be worse for us in Dagbon.
The rippling effect.
Now, and politics is about advantage. What did Nanado do? What did Baumia and Co do? They entered Dagbon politics. While we were messing up Dagbon politics, they entered. So February 14th, Valentine's Day, the love letter or the chocolate and the love that Nanado gave the people of Dagbon was to elevate almost all the Dagomba boys to ministerial position, deputy ministerial position. And the icing on the cake was Honorable Adam Anta
as the finance minister.
Finance minister.
Wonderful.
The first time a Dagomba, a son of Dagomba.
Okay, so he is a Dagomba.
He's a Dagomba. He's a sitting MP.
Okay.
Yeah. So what are we talking about?
And so far he's doing well. He's doing well.
I mean, I don't even know how to put it.
Yeah.
The other day I was telling one of my godfathers, well, my boss now in politics. I don't think he wants me to mention his name for obvious reasons, but I was telling him that I admire that minister.
Yeah.
I've not met him before. And I will not deny one of my sisters. She's the NDC MP for Salaga South. Yeah, the Honorable Hajia Zuara Ibrahima. My sister. From a different mother. Very good friend, confidant, everything.
Okay.
She's a sitting NDC MP for Salaga South. Anyway, but the point I'm making is that so she's one of the MPs holding the 4 seats in Gonja land or Savannah for us.
Okay.
I wish her well and pray she maintains the seat. She will. But I'm saying that now the politics of Dagbon, the 13 seats, already they're leading us by 1. What Nanado has done to elevate those boys. Now, and traditionally, the Dagombas and the Mampusis are already a close knit.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm not the one saying it, but the Gonjas are outside that close knit.
Okay.
And that's how it is. Baumia was running mate, and he was able to do this to the NDC in the 3 northern regions.
Yeah.
Today is flag bearer. Give me anything Gushegu or Nanton, any of those clips.
Yeah, production mo say mo benya Gushegu or Nanton bibi e dia maya.
Nanton, not Nanton. I'm prophylizing it, but Nanton. Good. This is what.
Okay, so this is
Gushegu. I think this is Asan Tampuli's constituency, and that's Dr. Baumia sitting there. This is what the vice president, the MPP flag bearer, is doing in Dagbon.
Yeah.
While John Mahama says he's launching his book in Russia. Come on, let's get serious. John Mahama, we beg you. If you're not interested in the NDC, don't destroy it for us.
I get your drift.
I'm telling you.
Yes.
This is what Rawlings was doing. Sweeping all these seats. John Mahama came, Atamils came, doing the same thing. John Mahama, what are you doing to the NDC? Today, I'm reliably informed. And now this is Nanton.
This is Nanton.
This is Baumia, and this is all Dagomba area. Look at this is night in Nanton. So at night the man is campaigning. You are in Russia, from Russia with love.
And then when you lose the election,
thank you. Don't come and say
somebody has rigged the election.
Thank you. Or Jim Mensah has rigged an election. The man is working 24 hours. I saw a picture, a clip of him in Chereponi. It was raining. Baumia was in the rain. So the man is campaigning, rain or shine, day or night. You are in Russia that you are launching your book in Russian language. When people ask that almost say 8 years. Where in the constitution, is it written that 8 years, 8 years? The constitution says that after every 4 years,
go for an election.
There will be an election cycle.
Yes.
And lays down the criteria for the elections. There's nothing 8 years in any constitution. That's why MPP themselves, me personally, I don't like this breaking 8 thing. It's a bit condescending. They should put it aside and go for an election and win. And stop the breaking the 8. It's a bit condescending. It's a 4-year cycle. And you are going for a 4-year cycle. Give the message you have. And stop the breaking the 8 as if the 8 is some barrier, be that everybody must stop there. No. For me, because the breaking of the 8 sounds like Alan Tremantin's Edrumiso. The man says he has a vision. That's Baumia. He's propagating his vision. John Mahama says he has a 24-hour economy thing. From the day he said it when he made the TUC, and I said, "Nuketia can or techima na say wenchi say the light be come organizer for anajo." Ediba na no pudon. You be call pudon China konyen jata any sisi brisi any if any say osono na ye NDC for na konyen osono. Nti osono no be dose wo Ghana mu a if any benya vote na free. What kind of that is that? Obisi unam Kumasi kwan so na okọ a baby a ye ho enam no sa akrantie ne odada insan mo ano 24 hours. Obisi ebe wo fufuo 24 hours. Ye beton wache 24 hours. 124-hour economy. Now no the enkoti a NDC parliamentary candidate for say Sikado. Ono they all say if you don't understand the 24-hour economy, then you have a problem with your brain configuration. Oh my goodness, NDC. 2008. What did we do? Building a better Ghana. Simple. 4 thematic areas. Investing in people, job creation, a strong and resilient economy, governing in an open, honest, transparent manner. Magana Yakari. Simple. Straight to the point. Case. Keep it simple and short. Everybody understood it. And we won an election. Today, 24-hour economy. And yet Jatani Enya. Ni konye osono. Me NDC ni na me konye osono. Na osono me dos Ghana na menya me vote na free. What kind of party is this? Now, you can't correct radio so edidi attempt. Oh my goodness. And when we say it, then they say you are anti-JM. JM is pro who? JM. If we are anti-JM, JM is pro who? If there's anybody who's anti-NDC in this country, it's John Dramani Mahama. Wants nothing, and this is Savannah in focus. He himself, Damungo, 2012, 2016, 2020. Now, production, please give me his own Bole Bamboy. I think I gave you something on Bole Bamboy. His own, what he was doing in Bole Bamboy for the period he was MP. Let Ghanaians see. I don't hate him. The figures are speaking. This is the John Mahama we're talking about. And when we say it, because they don't want you people to know the truth. NDC, they don't want you people to know the truth. So they won't give you this data. They'll come and tell you that somebody is not good. The police want to steal. The military want to steal. G-Mensa wants to steal. Everybody wants to steal. But these are the facts on the ground. John Mahama has been dropping numbers. Good. This is the history of Mahama's performance in Bole Bamboy. This is it. 1996, 2000, 2004. In 1996, NDC under John Mahama Bole Bamboy were doing 81.9%. MPP was doing 18.1%. 2000, look at the significant drop from 81% to 67.7%. Then 2004, we dropped to 61. So while we are dropping from 81 to 61, a 20-point reduction under John Mahama, 96 to 2004, MPP is growing at even a faster exponential rate, mathematical rate, than the way we are dropping. From 18% in 96 to 37 point something percent. If you are running up to a whole number, almost 40% in 2004.
Yeah.
This is John Mahama in Bole Bamboy. So if President into 2004 or see obey Jai politics or something, they'll be going to 2008 no. Now because on parliament biom or see Jai akusuya there. It is a president most in a year wadum and salvage your political career. And I repeat, John Dramani Mahama, it was President Mills who salvaged your dying political career and made you his running mate, and you became vice president and president. Now you mess up Haruna Idrisu at the front bench. Today we can't find Atufosin. For about 1 week now,
yes,
Atufosin should tell us where he is. We cannot find him on the front bench of the minority. And I have evidence to that effect. Atufosin, where are you? Haruna Idrisu will never have left the minority orphaned. The way Atufosin has left the minority orphaned. And then we Voltarians. This is Volta in focus. This is Volta Regional, the World Bank. 2012, we were doing 91%. 2016, we dropped to 87%. 2020, we dropped to 84%. MPP is growing 2012, 7%, 2016, 10%, 2020, 14%. Only God knows what they'll get in 2024. This is what Mahama is doing to all. I've shown you figures, oh. Volta, nothing, General Ghanaian. This is what John Mahama is doing to the NDC. And Koko Anido, who is NDC through and through. John Mahama was not NDC when NDC was born. He joined the NDC only in 1996 because of his own political reasons. This is what he's doing to the NDC in our strongholds.
And these are figures.
I will say it today and I will say it tomorrow. I say Miketia says he has sacked me from the NDC. I'm not leaving the NDC. I'm not leaving the NDC today, tomorrow. But one fine day, leadership will change. And when the leadership changes, we shall rebuild the broken down walls of the NDC, just as Nehemiah rebuilt the broken down walls of Jerusalem.
Wow. These are facts. And I don't do
that.
Yes.
I work with facts and figures. And I've brought you the facts and figures. If John Mahama and his boys, the scoundrels, have contrary figures, they should come and disprove the figures I've put out there.
Yo, Uncle Kokum said a breno ayebe.
You are just best. Everything Rollins has done, everything Atamos has done, you are just destroying it. And they say we shouldn't say it. People are crusading that lands should not be sold. I agree. State assets should not be sold. I agree. Me too, I'm crusading for the survival of the NDC. And that's why John Mahama will debate Bawumia, whether he likes it or not. I've said it here. I've decreed. John Mahama, you better prepare and go and debate Bawumia. Defend your 24-hour economy. Tell us what it means. And explain your past record. Otherwise, forget about the presidency. It won't happen. Nobody's getting a free bus ride to run this Kwame Nkrumah's Ghana. We were having challenges today. You had challenges in the past. That's why you lost by over 1 million votes. Yes. The fact that we have challenges today doesn't mean that you are the automatic choice. No way. Ghana doesn't belong to you. And I've said somewhere that if leadership is about looting and stealing and is mismanaging the economy, why should one man alone get the opportunity to mismanage, loot, and mess up the economy twice? You have one opportunity. We all have one opportunity. So come and stand on your feet and defend your record and debate Bawumia, or forget it.
Just as Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia defended his achievement or the government's achievement at the CEO's
we haven't seen some before. A sitting government facing obvious challenges has the boldness and the energy to say, I'm ready for a debate. And I heard Dr. Kennedy. I'm sorry, Dr. Kennedy, please, that Bawumia is calling for a debate because it will be to his advantage.
Why?
No, hold on. But for goodness sake, what is wrong? Every day we wake up, we pray for God to bless us. We are all seeking advantages in this world. So if I know something will inure to my advantage, what is wrong with it? What is wrong with it?
So Mahama is avoiding the debate.
So by that same logic, it means that the debate will not
favor
Thank you.
Mahama. That's why it's not.
Dr. Kennedy, you put the analysis that you are doing. All you are telling us is that Mahama is running away from a debate because he knows that it will not favor him. That is what you are telling us. He will do it. If you want to become... No, look, there's still time. If you're not ready to become president, you can step down. Biden, Democrats in the US are calling for Biden to step down because of one debate. Is that not it?
Yes.
So we will have our debate in this Ghana. And if people must step down, they will step down.
He cannot run away
He
from
will run
the
away.
debate.
Wallahi. Much of your get
So,
I'm telling you. Okay, if fair. A ban no mene, a ban no war. Oba domoshi, okay, oba wie.
what fair debate?
For Jinoge, Afro Nukumi, Ube Jinawo Naisu, any Akasa. You will stand on your feet and speak to us. Otherwise, forget it.
1 minute. One thing that was striking. Okay, that's right. One thing that was so striking. The media engagement. No, 1 minute. Emrena yebe. Na me pese mi jao, but ma me mbisa. See, John Mahama is owning free SHS. Now, okay, the previous government also. Well, I
was a deputy general secretary. I was part of President Mills's government. We didn't have issues with free SHS.
Okay.
We were eliminating schools under trees, creating infrastructure all over from basic school to tertiary, 3 public universities, opening up nursing training colleges, midwifery schools all over the place. We had nothing to do with it.
You didn't cancel nurses and teachers
You would have heard
allowance.
it. John Mahama came, ate the meat, threw the bones at us here in Setekpe, Atufosin and Co. And with Jenana and Co. started taking off all these allowances. I was deputy general secretary. And now can I say we are anti-JM? Because we are a social democratic party. And you're doing one more be and sana esro for Nenya. And you took away some of these things, these social intervention things. And today you are claiming that you introduced free SHS. Well, the verdict is out there. Whether he introduced.
He said he launched the progressive free SHS, which is a lie because Osha Records now he didn't launch the progressive free SHS.
I mean, why should I waste more time, my time on such banal issues?
Anyway,
everybody knows that free SHS Nanado it was his pet thing. Baumia said they will reintroduce the allowances. Yeah. The allowances were reintroduced. Exactly. Of course, there's a problem with delay. Now, some have been paid. So when we put all these things together. In the educational sector, and I'm saying on two weeks hence, President Akufo-Addo is commissioning phase 2 of UHAS.
Yes.
By the grace of God, I've been invited by the council chair in my capacity as one of the sons of the region and somebody who has kept a close eye on UHAS. I will be there.
Okay.
If the opportunity allows me, I will stand by Nanado. Okay. I'll congratulate him. John Mahama, when you see me by the president and all the boys around him and you want to go and drink DDT and die, please.
That's your own wahala.
Putin says that his duty is to dispatch people to God, for God to deal with them. If you want to dispatch yourself to God because I am helping Nanado commission UHAS, go ahead. We shall meet on the other side of the river.
You better say, Mr. Sitofer.
I mean, look, Reverend, you see, this party was born out of a revolution. I was in Burma camp, 79. I saw the revolution, May 15th, June 4th, 31st. Aluta.
The questions will be brave, but meant to me. I have also ascended questions. Be brave. The Uncle Kwaku Abba. That is Samuel Kwaku Ayindohu, our founder and CEO Edema the Atamils Institute and any teaching common. Yamia Duma a Wukwada Ebe interview Kassepa and Dr. Abu Sakara. Dr. Abu Sakara, you know, Nkomodi, Sa, Jumedia, was soon to me, Jidisa Obepe, a brain, also a catcher will be, say, Yamia Duma Ukwada on for the video and two, no on share the seat show. Penny for a boy, and Mammy de Jumedia will bring a production team, a lawyer, Charles Kwaku, Amu that, or Henry Kofi Safo, a year so no different for US, a Brochimemu, Robert, Bafo. And Bafufin and Kwesi Ninsin Justice Aful Ima George Sarkodie Focus Penifoi and a bomb mechidon mamede and a jume deal with Bremu Facebook and YouTube messages in Pacho Yadamasi say most modem messages a buy Nyami Aduma
give me a handshake.
Thank you. Nyami Aduma Ukwada
catch there if anything Akumpreko. Have I told you the story before?
No.